wanted to ask you about the Popsmoke, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I know, you know what I'm saying, the homies was from where you from, you know what I'm saying, your set.
Yeah.
Like, how do y'all deal with that?
We have an update for you on the case of a body found in a barrel on the beach in Malibu. TMZ reporting that the case might be connected to the murder of rapper Popsmoke.
You feel me? Like, what was the rumors about that?
Well, the allegations is my little brother in jail for actually supposedly killing Popsmoke.
The 20-year-old man was 17 at the time of the killing. He pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter charges.
So your little brother is in jail for killing Popsmoke. How did them just get caught up?
They say the reason they went to jail from some anonymous tips from the East Coast.
32-year-old Havonta Murphy, an aspiring rapper. TMZ is reporting that Murphy is the brother of one of the 5 people arrested for the 2020 murder of rapper Popsmoke. He was killed during a robbery in the Hollywood Hills.
I'm gonna let you shine right now. You got all these people follow me. All these people doing all this extra shit on the homies. Where's my bag? Dead homie, stop posting me and not give me no money on AC. You post me again and I don't get no money. That's on my mama.
So we've got Popsmoke's killer being released from the California Department of Corrections and seeking out Adam22 to get paid because he feels like the content that Adam22 is running about his name and speak, you know, so forth, he needs some money from that shit. He getting all these followers, motherfuckers is following the page, you know, his content, you know, we already know Nojumper, biggest platform when it comes to this, especially when it comes to gang banging community, right? The gangsters, you know what I mean? All the gangsters, right? They fuck with Nojumper, right? All the gangsters is on there, at least that's how the internet would how you believe it, right? But Popsmoke's killer's a real one, right? That's what the streets would term him, right? The streets would deem this young cat, and the only reason he got out is because he got convicted as a juvenile, right? He didn't get convicted as adult when they did this shit, when they caught Popsmoke slipping. If y'all didn't know, Popsmoke, he got caught slipping by being on Instagram, being in LA. He posting pictures of motherfucking his rental. He had a box that had his address on there and some more shit. So he dropped his location on social media to the world. And as you know it, I mean, any motherfuckers that are, you know, looking and lurking and shit, you know what I mean? Like majority of the motherfuckers that be bottom feeding, you know what I mean? We was all there one day, right? We was all at that bottom somewhere. They lurking, they out there, and they seen them. It's a free meal right there. You know what I mean? They seen Popsmoke, he was slipping, free meal. You know what I mean? Jewelry, the whole nine, right? So him and some young cats, all of them underage, I think 17, 15 was like the age, right? They catch him slipping, they run up in the crib, they end up shooting Popsmoke, and I think all they got away with was like a chain and a Rolex, right? A Rolex, $20,000 Rolex or some shit, right? So Popsmoke, he loses life. These motherfuckers, you know, they get a small little come up, you know what I mean? And they feeling like they, you know, in the streets, they gonna feel like they that dude though, right? Now you done caught a motherfucker slipping. Andy was a famous rapper, so you got the notoriety right there, and you doing some gangster shit. That's what the streets term is. This is some gangster shit right here. Robbing, catching a motherfucker slipping. This is what the streets would deem some real life gangster shit, right? So he at 15, 17, he gets convicted of involuntary manslaughter, and I feel like somebody in the case too was chopped up and dismembered, right? And they found the body on the coastline or somewhere in some lake or some shit, right? But he was probably gonna be the one to testify about what really happened. So they didn't really know who the gunman was. So they couldn't pinpoint. Nobody told. You know, what they did, what the streets would deem real, right? Then nobody tell. No one. None of that shit. They went to trial. He gets convicted. He goes to youth authority. He does his motherfucking 4 years. He gets released as an adult. Now he's back out. And what is the first thing this motherfucker do? Do you think while he was incarcerated, do you think that he turned more science? Do you think he went Muslim? Do you think he started praying to Jesus? Nah. he gonna fall into the worldly atmosphere that he come from. Right now, he's even higher up on the level. You know what I mean? He went up the food chain in what the streets would call, right? He done went up the food chain. Why would you want to convert now? Why would you want to come about the Lord now? You going up as a reputable even more now though, right? You done killed some shit, the whole nine. You know, you go do your time. You ain't got no smut on your name. And now you the realest of the real to the streets to a degree, right? And what is the first thing this young cat do? He get out here and he's searching. He gets on social media. I don't know how many days bro been out, right? But I feel like it's been real short. And he pull up at the Nojumper motherfucking like the clothing store or some shit. He posting his social media. He got a beef with Adam22. Now, this is right down Adam22's payday though. I don't know why Adam22, unless he's orchestrating this shit or what, but hey, this young cat right here, Popsmoke's killer, he probably about to be one of the, if nothing happens to him, right, he probably gonna be big as a motherfucker right here. He gonna be legendary. This motherfucker, I guarantee it, you know what I mean? And Nojumper will help promote that. They will help further this shit right here because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Adam22 got the keys to all this shit and he's in LA, and I mean all the LA gang members are on his shit right here. So why not bring this motherfucker into the equation? Why not have him tell his story about the Popsmoke's murders and shit? But you know, it's interesting because, you know, from the standpoint of getting on Nojumper on the camera and trying to extort Adam22 like this, you know, like literally it's a self-incriminating shit though, because if your parole officer or somebody like that, if he has parole officer, they could look at this shit right here and this could be used as something to send him back. But, you know, I'm sure the system's too overloaded. No one gives a fuck about that shit, nor should I, am I saying endorsing that shit. I'm just saying, you know, motherfucker, you self-incriminating yourself though. If it was really that strong of an issue, keep it G and just catch that motherfucker and keep that tone that you had right there in person. The internet don't need to know about all this shit. Motherfuckers online don't need to know nothing about this type of shit, but yet, this is 2024. This is what y'all get down with. So here I am on YouTube making a video on this type of shit, right? Because this is what I do in my life, right? I sit back and analyze you motherfuckers now because I done made it to this top point of the game, in my opinion, where I can sit back and do that now. You know what I mean? I done came through all that shit already. Then rose about that motherfucking filth and showered off and motherfucking, my motherfucking, you know what I mean? My muscle tee and my slippers now, you feel me? But it's interesting to see how you young motherfuckers be moving with this social media shit. So now, fresh out of prison, you want your money from Adam22 because you say all the content he's using is using your name, but you don't got no LLC, motherfucker. You ain't got no trademark on none of your shit. You trying to collect dudes in a street fashion. But hey, them strong arm tactics, right? I'm good. They for sure, right? But in the business world, don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Adam22 got security and some more shit. But if he's not behind orchestrating this shit, because I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because this is right down Adam16's motherfucking road right here, right? But we shall see what happens as the Popsmoke's killer though, right? Everybody in the comments of these things, they be like, oh, he ain't gonna last long, whoopty wham, whoopty wham. I don't know the fuck why wouldn't he last long? Like motherfuckers, let alone motherfuckers usually don't even slide for their homies all the time anyway, let alone some motherfuckers from the East Coast, right? And I'm not talking about the East Coast of LA, none of that type of shit. I'm talking about the East Coast of motherfucking the United States. Motherfuckers is not gonna be riding for Popsmoke in LA. It'd probably be more of a obsessed fan or somebody, but last time I checked, George Zimmerman was still living, right? Last time I checked, motherfucking Nipsey Hussle's killer was still living, right? Last time I checked, I mean, how many of these other motherfuckers that done did way more heinous shit, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers living, breathing, and doing all kinds of shit. So, you know, I'm not like, you know, condoning murder, but I'm saying like, it's so motherfucking, the principles are all bullshit. All this shit is bullshit though. This code, the shit that motherfuckers live and die for, calling it keeping it real, it's all bullshit though when it comes down to it at the end of the day. But yet, let the streets tell it. Your boy right here that just got out, the young cat, he's the real one right here. The shit he done murked the motherfucker, caught the fool slipping, did his time, no smut, back out here, and he on some gangster shit now. Adam, where my money at? Run me that money, white boy. That's what he on right now, right? Run the money, white boy. You know what I mean? Shit. Run the motherfucking money. You know what I mean? But last time I checked though, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors politics, but seeing that his brother was the one on Nojumper talking about him originally, right? Motherfucker said that it was some motherfuckers from the other hood that told on them. That's how they end up getting cracked. So hopefully he kept that energy for them and rather just Adam22, because, you know, usually motherfucker look at the white dude as the weakest of the pack, right? So of course the white dude is gonna be the motherfucker who gets motherfucking all the brunt. You know what I mean? That's why a motherfucker gotta be, like when we look at Melk, we can tell Melk ain't cut from that motherfucking cloth no matter where the fuck he come from, because the Caucasian in the squad usually gonna be motherfucking, he gonna be the one that really go. You know what I mean? Unless they just keep a motherfucker around for errands. You feel me? But in the next, that's a whole nother topic. We ain't even need to get into all that on this video, but you know, be interesting to see what happens with this young cat right here. You know, I definitely got my eyes on him right here, but you know, y'all let me know what y'all think down there in them comments, and shout out to all the new and old subscribers, man. We gassing this shit right here and I fuck with it. I appreciate y'all showing the channel love and fucking with the content. Hey, and if y'all got some more ideas, drop them in the comments, and y'all already know how we get down. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit your boy with one of them right there. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Until the next one, I'm gone.